Hello, this is Peter Sweden and welcome to today's news report. Sweden continues to surprise, this time with feminist equality snowploughing. Yes, this is real and it's not a joke. Welcome to Sweden. This week Stockholm had a record snowfall with 39 centimeters of snow in just one day. For you guys that are using the imperial system, that's about 15 inches. So naturally, the snowplows were out in force to try and tackle the massive amounts of snow. Only problem is, it didn't work very well for basically the first time ever. Since Sweden gets a lot of snow, the snowploughing is always efficient and they usually clear the snow very fast. However, it turns out the geniuses that call themselves politicians decided it was a good idea to introduce a new feminist policy. Let me introduce you to equality snowploughing. The logic, or I would rather say non-logic, goes like this. Women walk, cycle and take public transport more than men, whereas men drive the car more. So now the geniuses decided to prioritize the pedestrians and cyclists since they tend to be more women, because equality. So basically they're now prioritizing to plow pedestrian walkways and bicycle lanes before plowing roads. The stupidity in this is just amazing. Of course the politicians that invented this are from the Socialist Party and the Green Party coalition that are now in government in Sweden. The result of this crazy feminist policy, you ask? Chaos on the roads in Sweden. Absolute chaos on the roads. Swedish police are now warning that the snowploughing has been so terrible that basic infrastructure in society like emergency services are having trouble coping. Or more specifically, having trouble going to the destinations. It was so bad that they even had to close a major and important motorway in Stockholm because they couldn't plow it thanks to this feminist equality snowploughing policy. Because the snowplows, they were busy plowing pedestrian walkways and bicycle lanes before they could plow, less important things like motorways and stuff. Frederick, who has worked as a police for nearly 40 years, said that this is the worst snowploughing he has ever seen. What are these so-called politicians thinking? From personal experience, walking on a pedestrian walkway that is not plowed is not very dangerous compared to driving a car on an icy and slippery road. I know it from experience, trust me. Yet they prioritize plowing the pedestrian walkways over plowing the roads. It is utter stupidity. And this is what feminism brings. These politicians cling to their ideologies no matter how stupid the result is. And besides, this doesn't bring so-called equality that they want, or that is what they claim they want. This just brings the level of standard of the roads down for everyone, resulting in a worse road surface for all road users. And this is classic communism and socialism, which feminism is a part of. Feminism basically comes from cultural Marxism, which is a part of Marxism. Marxism lowers the standard of living for everyone, so that everyone can enjoy a lower standard of living together. The point is, no one should be allowed to have it better than anyone else. That is the core of Marxist theory. And cultural Marxism and socialism has been quite dominant in Sweden for some time now. They've been doing it through the institutions, through schools, through the universities, bringing people up to be good socialists, and unfortunately quite a lot of Swedes are now socialists because of it. And you're probably now thinking, you can't make this up, how stupid can Sweden get with this feminist snowploughing? But I think this will help to stop this kind of madness in Sweden. This has affected people personally in their everyday life, and people don't like that. There's one thing when you have people going on about trigger warnings and safe spaces and so on. It doesn't really affect people that much in everyday life. But when it comes to something like this, where they implement a feminist policy, and it causes chaos on the roads because it just doesn't work. It affects people in their everyday life, and they don't like it, and the end result will only be that more Swedes dislike feminism and socialism. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I will continue reporting on more news from Sweden, so you don't want to miss out. Hej då! That's goodbye in Swedish.